Yeah.
Hey, listen, I had a very, very, very busy morning. I woke up this morning and I wanted to fight everything because vibes. My alarm went off and I was like, man, it's another day, but man, it hurts.
Hey man, it's another day to be great, Cam.
It's a beautiful day to be great. It's always a beautiful day to be great.
Exactly.
But hey, good people of the good world. It's the Tuesday edition of the Morning Buzz. I'm your host, Cam Martin. Yeah, what's up?
No, throwing up the tees.
Big tees.
Big tees.
Big Tuesdays. Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm your host, Cam Martin. Alongside me in studio is my co-host Isaias Ramirez and Lana Kalapodakis.
Lana, was that correct?
Yeah, that was correct.
Hey, Cam! Starting your morning off with a W now.
I did my homework.
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
We have probably a spicy show for you. Actually, it's going to be pretty spicy because one, it's hot outside. Two, look at the crew we got with us.
Yes.
We keep it locked
here. We're actually trendsetters now for Tuesday. We went from a mayonnaise crew, and now we got a little bit of flavor, a little bit of adobo in there, a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, man. Take control, Cam.
So, well, I don't have control. First, we're going to pass over to Lana for a nice little newscast. Lana, can you donate a newscast to us?
Of course. In national news, a family-owned business has donated 19 custom-made caskets for the victims of the Uvalde shooting. 18 of the children's caskets and one of the teachers were made by Soulshine Industries' Trey Ganem, which is based out of Edna, Texas. When approached by the Texas Funeral Directors Association, Ganem said, "I didn't even think twice when I was asked to do it." Ganem even got in touch with the families on how to customize the designs, saying, "We don't just put a vinyl wrap on top. We actually custom paint every single one. We take the casket completely apart and we paint the hardware, we paint the bars." In state news, a Bayonne man assaulted 2 police officers while in custody Thursday and then fled from Bayonne Medical Center the next day. 23-year-old Daniel N. Ross was arrested for shoplifting $37 worth of items from ShopRite. When caught, treated, and secured for transportation, Ross punched an officer in the face and ran to an exit door. Another officer grabbed Ross, preventing him from escaping till he was handcuffed. Both officers suffered injuries, with one to the jaw and another to the hand. In local news, a Montclair General Store employs people with disabilities and showcases the art they make in the store. The owner of the store, Wendy Lacey, has said people with disabilities aren't satisfied sitting on the sidelines. They don't want to be victims. They want to be contributors. Lacey's daughter, Evelyn, who has Down syndrome, has been making sachets, headbands, and t-shirts and have been selling them in the store for 3 years. The store staff is a mix of disabled and neurotypical employees. People of different abilities meet and learn from each other in unexpected ways. Sometimes people with disabilities mentor them which is very empowering. Those without, which is very empowering, stated Lacey. And the weather today is 75 degrees with a high of 96 and a low of 70, with 73% humidity level and a moderate air quality of 51.
That last thing warmed my heart up.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The thing is, I enjoyed that part. Very heartwarming. The part I was still stuck on was my guy stole $37 from ShopRite.
Yeah.
Like, did you buy a gallon of milk and that was it, man? Like, when you think about it, $37 at a grocery store now, that's not that
crazy.
much.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, was it really worth it? Like, if I'm gonna steal, right? I'm gonna steal. Hypothetically,
we don't condone stealing.
Yeah, we do not condone it.
Stealing.
But I'm not gonna get arrested and do all this extra stuff for $37 worth of stuff.
Bro, what? Listen, that's not a good deal in your investment, because now you gotta pay like probably triple or quadruple that just to get out of jail.
Like, nothing is worth going to jail for at a grocery store.
Guy, anyway. So Isaiah would do a sportscast now, but listen, considering that we're in the New York market, there's some things that the New York teams had to do real quick. So last night it was Game 7. Who doesn't love Game 7? Miami lost the Game 7, so sad face. But hey, why not? We have some more hockey playoffs. The Rangers were down 3-1 in this series. They came back, forced to Game 7. Game 7 on the road in Carolina. No, odds pretty against you, right? Yeah, the Rangers said, forget all that. We're just gonna ball. Igor Shesterkin had a masterclass in goal, had 37 saves on 39 shots. Like, first off, that's just wow. Chris Kreider had 2 goals. Mika Zibanejad had 3 points with his 3 assists. And the Rangers won 6-2. The Rangers they're playing the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are who are trying to take a chance to go have a 3-peat, but we're gonna see what happens. But the Rangers, they just shut everybody up and said, "Hey, we still in this thing." So good luck to the Rangers next round. Their game 1, I believe, I know it's this week. I think it's Tuesday, and they are hosting it. So yeah, vibes. Wow, today is Tuesday. Wow,
Today's Tuesday.
It's tomorrow then. Wow.
Used to that Monday crew energy, Cam.
Listen,
Wake up, Cam.
Anyway, and then me being a Mets fan, I was watching the game. I was chilling. It's the first and so the Nationals came to town, and literally the first inning, the Nationals got out to a 3-0 lead. Okay, cool. That's cute. Mets got 2 runs back by that man Francisco Lindor and Jeff McNeil, hitting 2 RBIs. Cool, right? Then after that, Nick Plummer said, "All right, word, we're gonna start wilding again." He had 4 RBI. He had a 3-run blast and another RBI. Starling Marte had a 4 RBI, had a homer, and it's like, all right, that's spicy. The Mets ended up winning 13-5. How do you that's just absurd. That's just absurd.
There's no mercy rule.
No, they were down 3-0 to start the game off, and they said, "All right, word, boom."
Like, yeah, we're gonna start trying now.
Now let me go pass over Isaiah.
I got it. I caught it. We'll start off with some college football news since I caught the ball. Head coach at Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, says the NIL is the #1 thing driving recruits to commit to colleges now. Meanwhile, Kirby Smart is expected to sign a long-term contract to stay at Georgia, which means one thing and one thing only. The same 2 teams in the SEC championship will continue. And CJ McCollum is set to join ESPN as an analyst on ESPN2 to be an alternate broadcast for Game 1 of the NBA Finals, marking another current player to be part of the production. And lastly, in soccer, Karim Benzema was awarded the 2021-2022 UCL Player of the Year. Meanwhile, his teammate Vinicius Jr. was also named Young Player of the Year, following off his game-winning goal against Liverpool in the final just a few days ago. That's sports.
Awesome.
Sport.
Yes, sir.
My favorite thing to talk about of all time is sports.
Do you have a show about that in which people can hear you talk about sports?
I have a show. Actually, comes on tomorrow night at somewhere even 5 p.m. where I have a show called The Coach's Playbook. I talk everything football. So
incredible.
Hey, if you like American football, why don't you pull up and have a chat with Coach?
Even if you don't, pull up to Coach.
Even if you don't, we got music coming in too. It's a good time. Also, we got Matt Ant and Maz in the midday tomorrow as well at 12. So
big sports day tomorrow.
Oh, why not tune in? Show some love.
Sir.
12 to 2. Show some love to the boys.
Maybe CJ McCollum will show.
Maybe. I don't know. But I love talking about sports. But there's one thing I don't like talking about: sanctions.
They are important, though.
They are very important. And we have some new Russian sanctions that the European Union has agreed to do. Leaders of the EU have agreed to on Monday to embargo a large amount of Russian oil imports by the end of the year. The embargo covers Russian oil brought in by sea, allowing temporary exemption for imports to deliver by pipeline. This was a crucial part of negotiations, especially for a country like Hungary, who is landlocked in the middle of Europe. The EU Council President Charles Michel said the agreement covers more than 2/3 of oil imports from Russia. Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the EU's executive branch, says the move will, quote, effectively cut around 90% of oil profits from Russia to the European Union by the end of the L. Nice.
End of the year.
Yes, end of the year. Nice. Leaders have also agreed to provide Ukraine with €9 billion, which is $9.7 billion in U.S. money, of assistance to support the war-torn country's economy. The new package of sanctions will also include an asset freeze and travel ban on individuals, while Russia's biggest bank, Sberbank, will be excluded from SWIFT. 3 big Russian state-owned broadcasters will be prevented from distributing their content in the EU. Michel said with the new sanctions, which need all the support of all 27 country members, will be legally endorsed by Wednesday. The European Union has also imposed 5 previous rounds of sanctions over Russia over its war. It has targeted more than 1,000 people individually, including Russian President Vladimir Putin and top government officials, as well as pro-Kremlin oligarchs, banks, the coal sector, and more.
Oh, wow. That is very huge, I think, especially because it's 90% of oil from Russia. And I didn't realize it's not really something you think about for Hungary is the fact that they are in the middle of Europe.
They're so dependent on on the
they
pipeline.
need that Russian oil. And I never thought about that perspective because obviously you think of the bigger countries like England,
Great Britain,
France, and all these other places that have
water access.
Yeah,
water access, so they can just easily be like, okay, cool. We're just gonna just go to the Baltics. Actually, the Baltics that's more east, but just gonna go to find some water. We can just get an import, call it a day. Well,
some people don't have that option, like Hungary.
Not people are, not every people have they can optimize on that. So yeah.
I'm interested to see how other alternative energies might develop now in Europe from this new set of sanctions, because most of Europe really did heavily rely on Russian oil for all their products. So now having that be reduced significantly to the point where it's 90% of it, I'm curious to see if they start really focusing in on sustainable energy.
That would be good if they start.
Yeah.
If they start doing that, first off, that'll be a huge change in the world because first. The other side of the world is they are oil rich for days.
Yeah.
So they have oil to last like 6 lifetimes.
Yeah.
So if they can, go renewable energy, first off, that's fire because that takes away about give or take
a large amount.
A very big
80 countries.
Yeah.
Actually, no, probably a little. Actually, yeah, 80 if they all are dependent over there.
Countries are in Europe.
27 in the
Well, 27 in the agreement, yeah.
But like, that the whole Eastern Hemisphere, they'll be like, okay, cool.
It's like a chain effect,
Like it's like this because you see the Asia is like, oh, if Europe could do this, we could definitely make it. We can one up this. And then North America's like, oh, word, because you already know how the United States gets. It's like, oh, well, if you guys can do it, we can one up all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. And at the end of the day, the world's a greener place.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a very, very, let me stress, very small silver lining.
That's very true.
This situation.
Oh, that's very true.
To see how this further develops that perspective, or the other option is that they end up just getting oil from a different country.
That's also very true.
Probably the most likely scenario because oil brings in money and
money
officials and governments love money. So I imagine that's probably the more realistic approach where maybe they travel more towards the Middle East for oil.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, they think greed is good.
Yeah.
that
might be the hottest take I've heard in a while.
Listen, greed is good. Quote me when I say this.
Greed is good.
I'm not. What I say is that's not really what I mean. Is this the government officials? No matter where you are in the world, actually anybody anyone who wants to run a company or run a business or run a country or run a world, money makes the world go around.
That's true.
So what do you like? What more do you want?
I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to understand it. It's crazy that how so many people are able to have that mindset, like a Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or whoever, and they're willing to just cut anybody out in their life, do all these extra things, be a dirty player in the game, in the pursuit of money. It's definitely interesting, especially because money's made up, and I think really the most valuable currency is probably time.
Yeah, 100%.
Because we all run out of it at some point. But yeah, money's a crazy concept that has definitely been running the world since its invention.
That's true. Like even trying to understand American money and in comparison to the gold in Fort Knox.
It's all confusing. You know what's the most confusing? I don't know if you guys have been to New York recently. or in general. But there's this giant counter that just has the U.S. debt counter. And it's just like on a wall, and it's billions. And
That's
every
hilarious.
second, it's just raising, and it's so trippy to see that because where are we getting this money from? How are we able to support other countries while we're in debt? None of it makes any sense to me.
That's hilarious.
Money is fake. It's not real. It's like the salary cap in the NFL. Nothing's real, all right? Nothing is real here.
And that's a conspiracy.
God.
And that's the buzz theory. If the Spring Thursday crew was here, that's a buzz theory right there.
That's a buzz theory.
But want to talk about some we'll talk about money, but we're gonna go north of the border real quick and just talk about what the Canadians did.
Yeah. So this is something America probably should be doing, but
not be in debt. First off, not be in debt, but
I mean, who knows if Canada's probably in debt too.
That's true.
I'll have to do that check next. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government introduced legislation on Monday that would put a freeze on importing, buying, or selling handguns. The regulation to halt the growth of personally owned handguns is expected to be enacted this fall. Prime Minister Trudeau said, quote, "It will be illegal to buy, sell, transfer imported goods anywhere in Canada." Families of shooting victims joined him at a press conference in Ottawa. Trudeau also added, quote, "We are capping the numbers of handguns in this country." Canada already has plans to ban 1,500 types of military-style firearms and offer a mandatory buyback program that will begin at the end of the year. Trudeau said if someone really wants to keep their assault weapon, it will be made completely inoperable. Canada has already expanded background checks, unlike the United States. Trudeau has long planned to enact tougher gun laws, but the introduction of the new measure comes after mass shootings in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York earlier this month. Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino called the legislation the most significant step Canada has taken in a generation. Quote, "Countries that do a good job of controlling guns do a good job of controlling gun violence." Bill Blair, the Minister of Emergency Preparedness, said in Canada is very different from the United States. Quote, "In Canada, gun ownership is a privilege, not a right. This is a principle that differentiates ourselves from many other countries in the world, notably our colleagues and friends to the south." Blair noted guns are often smuggled in illegally from the U.S., which he had noted that one of the largest small arms arsenal in the world. The government plans to fight gun smuggling and trafficking by increasing criminal penalties, providing more tools to investigate firearm crimes, and strengthening border measures. Trudeau said increased funding already helped the border officials double the amount of smuggled guns confiscated at the U.S. border. The government also said the bill will allow for the removal of gun licenses from people involved in acts of domestic violence, criminal harassment, such as stalking. Now that I feel is something that the United States should have already done, considering our track record with the unnecessary violence with guns in this country. I understand that there is a amendment saying we have the right to bear arms. It should be very hard to bear these arms. And I think what they're doing in Canada is smart. It's just beneficial to society, I think, because realistically, I just don't understand the need for anyone to have an assault weapon. I think as time moves on, laws should change and things should change because when that was created, there was no assault weapon.
There was a war. There was a war.
Exactly. There was
a whole war.
Ridiculous. It was us fighting for our freedoms and our own revolutionary war going on, and that was enacted for that reason.
They were also talking about a musket.
Exactly.
Which is not as accurate.
Mhm.
Not as powerful. Well, it's powerful. No, it's powerful, but it's not as
you couldn't kill 20 people in the
No.
span of 10
They
seconds.
couldn't imagine this.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
But I mean, this is I love what Canada's doing. It's definitely their view on firearms is significantly different from ours, like they mentioned in the article, because a large part of our people seem to love guns, weapons, have them, collections of them, point out that they have weapons, and that they always say, well, if I was there at that shooting, I would have done this because I have a gun on me. And no one ever seems to be able to step in. So, it's good to see Canada taking action, because I don't think they've had any recent gun violence episodes like we have had, but it's good to see them take these measures in order to prevent stuff like that.
So I just pulled up a statistic, and by gun deaths by country, Canada has a firearm related death per 100,000 population per year of 2.5. Now that's it's kind of wild, but to think the homicide rate is under 1%. It's under 1.
Wow.
So just let that think about that for a second. That under 1, not even 100,000 people are in a homicide related situation. While you want to compare that to the United States, it's almost 5.
Oh my God.
It's 4.46. This is all I'm seeing this all on worldpopulationreview.com. But yes, that's a drastic drop. Oh, also, here's something. This is a gun deaths related by country of this year, which also includes suicides as well, which is at 767 for the country of Canada. And for the United States, 40,175.
Oh my God. It's that much?
Yep.
40,000 compared to 700.
Yep. And that's also counting suicides. And you also got to think, tomorrow's June. We're not even half. Yeah, that's not the first half of the year. This is the first half of the year.
That's an insane stat right there. And if that doesn't show something needs to change, I truly don't know what else needs to be shown.
And they can, we've done things with the Constitution before.
Yeah.
We love messing with the Constitution.
Yeah.
Especially recently.
They put in prohibition in the 20s and then took it out.
Listen, listen. America loves changing things. Yeah. Example: the most recent thing that we have that just got changed. Roe v. Wade. They love changing that, but they're so prideful about the gun laws.
I don't even think it's just the thought of guns. I think that's part of it. I think another part of it is everything comes back to one thing, Cam. It's money. It's because they're getting paid by these organizations like the NRA and all these other pro-gun associations to lobby for them in the government. And now we have these people that are taking these paychecks for the lives of their own American citizens. So honestly, I said this last week on Thursday. I almost feel like just government in general in the United States just needs a reset switch, man.
Yeah.
We need new faces, new people, younger people, because
they're holding on to this. They're holding the same ideologies.
Exactly. They haven't evolved
from the 60s. They're holding on to the same prejudices, the same ideologies that they had back in the 1960s. We're 60 years ahead in the future.
Think about just these people grew up in a time where Black people didn't even have rights.
Yeah, Black people
didn't even have rights, man.
Women did not have the right to vote. Actually, the other words were like 1920.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
1920.
But you get the gist.
Yeah, but it's like
times have evolved and our officials have not.
Exactly. They got listen, we gotta be with the times. And I think the one politician that was of the times ended up getting assassinated. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, he fought for everything, and as a result, he got killed for it. So
what can you say, man? Troubling times that we live in.
It's a wild world.
You want to get to one final story, Cam?
One final story. Then we go pay the bills.
Yeah, we're gonna pay some bills. Yes, sir. We love bills being paid.
So we're gonna knock out the story. Then we're gonna pay bills. And then vibes. So, Jersey. This is all some nice things here in Jersey. A Jersey Shore town plans to invent lightning prediction and detection equipment to protect beach staff and visitors. This is a response to the death of last summer of a lifeguard from a lightning strike in a neighboring town. Brink officials had previously looked into lightning sensors, but the high price tag initially deteriorated them. The fatal lightning strike in South Seaside Park in nearby Berkeley Township led to Brink officials to revisit the idea and approve of a $40,000 lightning detection in the township's 2022 budget. Dan Sanatello, the Brink's recreation director, said he researched the ThorGuard detection system and visited Morocco Island, Florida, to see it firsthand. When lightning was detected within 25 miles, the system emits a loud horn for 30 seconds. The horn will be heard from within a mile vicinity of each device, so even nearby private beaches can use it. During the off season, Lifeguards can silence the machine, so if they only flash the strobe light. Hazelton says the machine gives about 45 minutes of advance warning, although it's only a tool. He views it to add a layer of protection. At least 18 people have been killed by lightning strikes in New Jersey over the last 21 years. Sanatello said he expects the device to be installed by mid-July in 2 locations, Brick Beach 1 and Brick Beach 3. No love for Brick Beach 2. That's crazy. The sirens should also help lifeguards convince visitors to get off the beach as fast-moving storms approach with less ambiguity and the potential for arguments.
Safety.
So, first off, what's the theme of today's episode?
Money.
Money is the number one thing.
They did not want to do it for money.
Yeah.
Until someone died, they said, "Oh, word."
They're like, "Oh
Maybe
man,
we
that
should
judge was
do it now."
crazy, man. We should probably help our people out."
Like, at the end of it all comes down to money.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's facts, man. I mean, there's a price for anything. You know what's interesting? The most interest, like, this is cool. It's definitely, the town needs it, I would expect.
Oh, that was
especially it's a beach town. Hopefully they get put up throughout most of beach towns in New Jersey and across the United States. The Thor Guard is the name.
That's
what
awesome.
a name
That's
for that
awesome.
thing.
That's awesome.
Like when I hear Thor Guard, I expect it to like counter effect lightning as soon as it strikes, send it back into the Earth's atmosphere or something.
I expect to see a god come out of there.
Yeah, just be like, no, you will not strike today.
If I don't see Chris Hemsworth come out of there, I don't
Hilarious.
want it. But to realize that's the name of it, that's pretty
Mhm.
boss. That is pretty boss.
Yeah, I mean, that's a dope name. Great technology. It's interesting to see how lightning can be detected from 45 minutes in advance. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
The
That's
software is
insane.
even called Thor. We've got Thor server, Thor mobile, Thor,
Thor
TV.
Mobile.
The Thor app is crazy.
That's hilarious.
Like, that's just awesome.
The Thor app is crazy, you said. Nah, but you know what's crazy is you know, you go to the beach when it's nice out, right?
Yeah, when it's hot.
Yeah.
Exhibit A today.
Yeah. Today's great beach day.
Problem is I'm
what-
too broke to go to the beach.
Exactly. What's crazy is seeing people go onto the beach when it's super stormy outside. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, bro, go back
Like,
inside.
Go home, man.
Go back inside.
I'm not doing this. You
No.
want me to go surfing? You want me to go on a
No.
boat? No.
The sharks
Yeah.
outside.
No.
No.
I've seen
The
enough
ocean is
movies to know.
The ocean is dangerous enough as it is on a good day.
Respectfully.
Yeah, especially
In a
if you go to
storm?
the Jersey Shore, that ocean is rough.
Yeah.
They just be splashing for no reason.
Rip currents are a thing, people.
They do be real. Cam,
Yeah, we gotta pay some bills because money
Yeah.
makes the world go round.
yes sir.
So, with that being
Should be
said,
noted, we do not get paid.
yeah, we don't get paid for this. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we return, Lana's gonna help us get past the past the time somehow. So stay tuned for that. And welcome back to 90.3 WMSE Upper Montclair. This is the Morning Buzz, and this actually is How to Pass Time, Lana edition. Actually, that's like a lot of special.
It's always Lana's edition. No one can ever do How to Pass Time other than Lana. It's her show.
So Lana, what's up with the week? How can I pass the time this week?
Well, we got a few movies coming out. Inceptor is not currently rated. It comes out on Friday on Netflix. The tough and reality-bruised Captain J.J. Collins, played by Elsa Patke, finds herself in charge of a lone nuclear missile interceptor base in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and she is wrongfully drummed out of her dream job at the Pentagon. When a stimulus-coordinated attack then threatens the base itself, Collins comes face to face with the charismatic yet crooked Alexander Kessel, played by Luke Bracey, a former U.S. military intelligence officer, intent on carrying out an unthinkable plan. With only minutes on the clock, Collins must utilize her years of tactical training and military expertise to determine who she can trust and stop Kessel and his covert mercenaries from completing their twisted and terrible mission.
Wow.
That sounds fire.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad, actually. You know, I never heard of it, but it sounds pretty good.
Could be good. Then we have Benediction, which is rated PG-13 and comes out in theaters on Friday.
What is this? Please explain. Please explain.
It's a period piece. Legendary 20th century English war poet Siegfried Sassoon's lifelong quest for personal salvation through his experiences with family, war, his writing, and destructive relationships goes unresolved, never realizing it can only come from within.
Here's the thing about that one, Lana, is that I thought it was gonna be like Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Arnold, someone with like
Benedict Wong.
Yeah, like and it wasn't. Why is benediction the name?
I don't.
We need
know.
answers, Lana. We need the hard-hitting answers.
Who made the movie?
You read the next one. I'll Google it for you.
All right. And finally, on the movie topic, we have Fire Island.
Oh, that sounds spicy.
Which is rated R, and it comes out on Friday for Hulu. Set in the iconic Pines, Andrew Ain's Fire Island is an unapologetic modern-day rom-com showcasing a diverse, multicultural examination of queerness and romance. Inspired by the timeless pursuits from Jane Austen's classic Pride and Prejudice, the story centers around two best friends, Joel Kim Booster and Bowen Yang, who set out to have a legendary summer adventure with the help of Cheap Rosé and their cadre of electric friends.
Bowen Yang's funny. He's on SNL. I don't know who Joel Kim Booster is, but I have answers for the director of Benediction, the one, the only Terrence Davies.
He's getting sued.
Who? Terrence Davies?
Terrence Davies is getting sued.
Oh, for what? Oh, for that.
Yeah, for false advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what is benediction, man?
What does that mean?
Get
what
it?
Is there like a meaning to benediction? Like what?
It just makes no sense.
Like
it's irrehensible. Yes.
That's what it means?
Nah, I'm just saying that. Man.
How about the what is
it? It is a word. A benediction is simply a blessing spoken at the end of a worship service.
Whack.
So that kind of fits because
he's whack. Let's sue him. Let's sue him.
Yeah, this is America. We can
sue him.
Just sue it.
Well, when in doubt, sue them all.
That's all for the movies. Lana, any games that we can talk about?
We got a couple. So Unexplored 2, The Wayfarer's Legacy comes out on Thursday for Xbox Series XS, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And Card Shark also comes out Thursday for Switch and PC.
You telling me Card Shark is out?
Yeah.
I love Card Shark. Let's go.
You're telling me that there's an Unexplored 1?
Apparently.
Someone's lying to me.
I feel like I always discover that there's way too many sequels of games.
We're like, who's lying to me, Doug?
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I have to look, but I feel like the next big game is probably Multiverses.
What is Multiverses?
So it's basically Smash, except it's Warner Brothers characters.
Oh,
that's kind of fire.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's Warner Brothers? Oh, you probably like this one.
Yeah.
I get to play as Batman.
Okay, yes, it's they've got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Bugs Bunny, Taz.
Bugs Bunny's in it?
Shaggy, Velma.
Like Soy School.
Oh, is Mickey Mouse in there?
No.
Why not?
Because he's Disney.
Doesn't matter, Ho. Dude, Tom and Jerry's in this?
Jerry, yeah.
What?
That's spicy.
That game is all over the place. That seems interesting. When does that come out? Oh, there's already a trial for it.
Yeah, it's an alpha. They're ending their alpha test right now.
Oh, exciting. So are you excited for that one?
Yeah, I feel like I mean, I'm interested in it. Like, I kind of like just want to see what it's like. Like,
Okay.
I'm not very good at Smash, but maybe.
I really like Smash Brothers. That's always a fun game.
Oh, it's lit. Smash is lit.
And you don't even really have to be good at it, especially if like there's items on.
Bro, listen, I button mash for days.
Yeah.
I don't care.
True.
I'm gonna admit this now. I button mash.
I think a lot of
Same.
people do in fighting games.
No, but
I'm more like a strategy-based fighter in Smash Brothers.
I know all the combos. Shut up, nerd.
Hey, don't act Kyle
Just
like that
kidding.
again. I love Kyle.
No, but Smash Bros is definitely a fun time. Even Mario Party. Oh,
Mario
love
Party.
Mario Party. That is like my favorite game, man. Morning Buzz Mario Party Edition.
What's up?
60 turns. It's like 8 hours long.
Yo, what's up?
Anyways, should we listen to a song, Cam?
Yeah, we're gonna bump some music real quick. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. Respectfully, I would look for the story. I really want to say the story.
Take it, Cam. Take it.
So boom, right? Man. Where are you? 6% of Americans think that they could beat a grizzly bear in hand-to-hand combat. They think they can fight my pet. Yes, we're reading this back. And listen, I am 6% of Americans. YouGov has released a study on just what members of the animal kingdom Americans could take on. Of the 15 animals listed, a rat came in last place with 72% of Americans thinking they could take on a rat. Even that sounds a little optimistic because rats are faster than you think. Can evade your attacks. And as long as they want, we're responsible for the plague that wiped out 1/3 of Europe. 69% and 61% are confident they could take on a house cat and a goose, respectively. After that, most response starts to lose confidence in their fighting abilities pretty quickly. A little less than half think they could take on a medium-sized dog, and only 30% of Americans think they could beat an eagle in a fight. Probably most Americans have enough respect for the noble eagle to take that L in the fight. God bless America. But towards the bottom of the list is where things start to get interesting again. 8% of Americans think they can actually beat a gorilla, an elephant, and a lion in a fight. Almost certainly the same 8%. These people out of their gourds, obviously, since the lazy elephant could win in a fight on accident and perhaps without even realizing the fight was going on. And this is the cherry on top. 6% of Americans who have watched the Reverend too many times actually think they can win a fight with a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear. For context, a male grizzly bear can weigh up to 1,700 pounds.
Girthy.
Meanwhile, me, a 6'2" man, only weighs 200 pounds. Well, 220 pounds. What exactly were these guys thinking going up against a 1,700 pound grizzly bear? Guys are always talking about how they're going to go for the eyes. Sure thing, fellas.
Not gonna make it to the eyes.
Listen,
what in the world is going on?
All I'm gonna say is this: I can take on a grizzly bear though, respectfully.
How? Give us how you beat the
tell us how
grizzly
you would
bear.
do it.
Okay, so boom, right? Be like, yo, you gotta go all big bear, like, yo, what's up, bear? What's up? What's like, square up, like, yo, what's good, bear? What's up, bear? Walk around and start, just like, what's good, bear? Get all big with the bear, like, hey, what's up? The bear starts swinging, dodge, evade, juke moves, go to the left, go to the right, swing, back pedal, boom, swing, duck, swing, boom, uppercut, go, pin the bear, 1, 2, 3, ding, run off with the title, and then start, hey!
Got it.
Cam,
listen,
Wow.
respectfully, I don't think that'll work.
What in the
You're right. You're
WWE
correct.
happened?
You're correct. I was bringing the steel chair.
Yeah. Steel chair, the ladder. Undertaker comes out.
Listen, we're going to have a war in the cell.
Oh no. It has a mouth with very sharp teeth.
I have a mouth. I have teeth.
Yeah, but your teeth are not as sharp as the
I
bears.
have a mouth with something that was said today. That's insane. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What mouth?
And it has claws.
I have nails. See,
But its claws are sharper.
Bro, Cam, you're not beating a grizzly bear.
I am
man.
fighting a grizzly bear. I'm going to
Nah.
win.
No,
Nah.
Cam.
Oh, wait, I feel like we're not really recognizing one of the most concerning things about this article is that only 72% of people think that they can beat a rat.
Like, yeah, what,
A
bro?
rat? Like, just step on it.
I mean, they are kind of fast.
No, but to lose a fight to a rat? Like, how you get pieced up by a rat?
How there more people that think they could beat?
Even a medium-sized dog?
Yeah, word.
Like, I'd go Mike Vick on that dog, man.
Wow.
Plain and simple.
Wow. Same though.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
See,
If it means a fight, like I'm
Yo,
fighting
like-
for my life.
Like, here's the thing. I love dogs, but if the dog's trying to kill me, yo,
Yes.
we
I
survive.
don't mind. I'll
We
drop
don't-
5
listen.
tutties on that guy in a heartbeat.
Listen, this is my opinion. This is not reflection at all. But I'm just saying.
if I don't
I
know,
apologize to the dogs harmed by Michael.
Sorry,
Vick.
sorry,
Honestly,
Peter.
Sorry.
for me, I would just run personally.
Ah, you're one of those
Boo.
20% or whatever. I
Oh.
would lose to a rat.
Okay, no, the rat. No, I have taken on rats before.
Okay,
Oh, word?
medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized dog, I'd run
You'd run from a medium-sized dog.
What are you gonna do against? Wait. What's this?
Just follow the dog, though. Like,
Wait. What kind of dog is a medium-sized dog?
I would imagine, like, not a German Shepherd, but I would imagine in between a Chihuahua and a German
What?
Shepherd.
A Chihuahua?
A Chihuahua's
Yeah,
frightening.
no, like in between the two, like the size.
Oh.
Chihuahuas
So
are
I don't know what kind
frightening.
of breed is in the middle of that kind of
So
category.
you're talking about like word.
Maybe like a Shih Tzu or something.
Yeah, you can't.
Those
Yeah.
are okay.
I don't know if I could say the actual
Yeah, I
name
don't think so either.
of that dog.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Not gonna test. I'm not gonna wake up Kyle.
I'm not gonna fight the FCC today.
Yeah, Kyle. I'm sorry, bro.
I'll fight some dogs. Though. No,
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight Mike's girlfriend.
Mike's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
Mike would never have a girlfriend.
wow.
Sorry,
Mike,
Mike.
I believe.
I'm
in you.
kidding. It was a joke.
Mike, I
That's what you
believe
get for disrespecting Zendaya.
in you. Respectfully.
I fight for my queen.
I remember that day.
Oh, what a
I'll
time.
never forget.
That was probably the bet. Yeah. That was probably the best little clip I've seen. Anyway.
For real.
There's also that 8% that think they could beat a gorilla, an elephant, and a lion.
See, now that's crazy too. Grizzly bear, I feel like I can understand the mindset, you know? An
Have you
elephant?
seen a gorilla? Yo, have you seen
Bro,
a
a gorilla
gorilla?
would rip me in half.
A gorilla they'll piece you up.
Yes,
I
because
can't
it's
say
got thumbs.
I can't say that.
It's got thumbs.
An elephant can step on you and you'll be dead.
Yeah. Once again, by accident.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna know you're fighting him.
And then
Ridiculous.
lion's just gonna like, bite your
These
head off.
people are concerning human beings.
I can't say that. Okay, word.
Cam thought of something that is not safe for air.
Not at all.
Cam, you're not
Yikes.
gonna go up against these animals.
I will. Yo, a lion. I'll be best friends with a lion. Snoop Lion. Come on now. Listen,
Come on, man.
the next. So we got Snoop Rat, Snoop House Cat,
Snoop Rat.
Snoop Goose,
Snoop. Okay,
Snoop
geese
medium-sized dog.
Rat.
Geese are mean though. They will
Snoop.
bite you.
Snoop Eagle.
You know what I imagine though? You know that New York City rat guy that just runs around in a rat? That's what all I imagine every time you keep adding these names. You're like, why? Why is this happening in New York?
Snoop Large Dog.
Snoop
Why-
large dog.
Why are
Wow.
why are they all Snoop?
Listen, Snoop, because Snoop Dogg has had nicknames for three of these things. So we're just gonna add on Snoop
I
Chimpanzee,
hate you. You said Snoop large dog. I'm done.
Snoop Kangaroo,
No.
Snoop Wolf,
Snoop Wolf.
Snoop Crocodile,
We're just going through all the
Snoop Gorilla, Snoop
Yeah.
Elephant.
What about Snoop CNN? What a transition.
Oh my
Snoop
God.
CNN accidentally sent welcome baskets to employees who had been laid off after the CNN Plus streaming service flopped.
They had a streaming service.
That's hilarious. Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
that's breaking news right there.
Yeah, I'll get into that after, but that's hilarious. For those of you who forgot, the paid streaming subscription service launched on March 29th and announced it was shutting down April 21st.
Oh, it didn't even make it a month.
Yeah, A week later, hundreds of layoff staffers received welcome gifts, some of which had encouraging notes attached. One note said, quote, "This is an incredible time to be part of CNN. Build relationships and take time to connect with colleagues and learn so that you make the most of your time here." CNN told the Wall Street Journal the baskets, which included branded gear, pens, headphones, and a popcorn maker, were sent by mistake. CNN spent as much as $250 million to launch and saw meager audience engagements out of the gate, never surpassing 10,000 viewers at any given time per CNBC. Company insiders blame former CNN president Jeff Zucker and departed Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar for the failure. One former Warner Media exec said Zucker, quote, "This was all ego, all a power play for a bigger job or independence, hubris, and nothing more. The only people who ever thought this was a good idea either worked for CNN or were trying to get CNN Plus to hire them. Nobody else." End quote. That is hilarious. And I'm so happy you said they had a streaming service because I was shocked when they announced this. And I think we covered it on one of the buzzes. I was like, in what world? First off, news is free for the most part, right?
Well, like, I go on Twitter for news.
Yeah, you could go on Twitter, you could go on your phone, you could even get like one of those satellites that give you like free channels because
Yeah.
ABC, NBC, all those things
Cable.
for the most part are available at any time.
Oh, exactly.
So why would anyone go out of
Pay
their way
to pay for
to
news.
pay for news when it's free. It's already there. Not only that, it's like, what are you gonna do on this for that long? You know, it just doesn't. There's no sense to that at all.
Their website gives you news for free.
What does that say?
CNN Plus.
CNN Plus. RIP. Yeah, this is hilarious to me, and the fact that they got gifts like that months later,
like
is even
what,
better.
dog?
Did they have to give it back though?
No, I imagine it's theirs. Like they spent the money.
They got
already.
fired.
They did get fired.
They got fired because they folded this.
You know what's crazy? I was on LinkedIn like the day after this happened, and so there were so many people posting, well, CNN Plus flopped and now I don't have a job. Can someone hire me now, please? That's rough because so many people signed up for this job.
They were so dependent on.
Yeah. Because this was supposed, like, at least whoever got hired, they probably thought it was a good opportunity.
Because you see all the other pluses. You see Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu Plus, Peacock, which is basically NBC Plus.
Yeah. But
Paramount.
all these have like real exclusive.
They have
content.
shows.
Yeah.
They got television shows. They have other damn. I'm like, what?
You can't make
What
news
is-
exclusive.
What is CNN
Come
doing?
on.
If
Bro.
first off, CNN does not agree with half the country off rip
It's
already.
a niche
So it's like all right, word, yeah, that's cool. We don't need you. Forget that. We're just gonna like what?
Mhm.
How do you do? How?
Nothing made sense in this. Like, I genuinely do not know who thought, yeah, we could do this.
Like what, son?
It's just how did people?
How
I
do
don't
you justify that?
understand, bro? Nah, no.
Imagine that talk at dinner. Hey, babe, so yeah, I got fired. Oh, yeah, what happened? Yeah, CNN Plus. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that exists.
It happened and then it was gone. It literally did not last a month.
Like, dog, what?
It was 8 days shy.
What was I
of
doing?
lasting a
What was
month.
I doing on March 29th?
Probably schoolwork
Most likely.
because you're a good student.
It was a Tuesday. I was running a sports meeting.
Yeah.
They had it on a Tuesday.
Mhm.
It flopped on a Thursday. It was what?
You know what's interesting is, so my mom, she works from home, and so she'll sometimes have CNN in the background.
Yeah.
Even she didn't know they had a streaming service.
What?
And she watches CNN.
She watches the program. It's like, oh yeah, by the
Yeah.
way.
But and then I had told her that the streaming service had like already ended, and she's like, they had a streaming service, and I was like, wow, you couldn't even get your own audience? That's insane.
Bro, like how? Who is this going to?
Exactly. I don't know
the target audience.
My thing also though is like they said they never had people over 10,000 right of viewers at any given time. Who were the 9,000 watching this?
Yeah, who are the 9,199?
Who played themselves here?
It was, I bet it was teachers showing CNN student news in classrooms because
That could be that.
that show.
But once again,
rocks,
it's
but
my thing is, why would a school buy a subscription service?
that is true.
You know,
Well,
well,
that's-
CNN's already available.
Well,
Even just go to the YouTube page of CNN. They probably have the same exact content.
Oh, 100%.
It makes no sense at all. Like, this was meant to fail. I think I will say the people that I'm sad for are the people who are breaking into like this industry. Like someone like one of us trying to get it, like our first job could have been something like this, maybe being part of the launch of a streaming service, and then to just kind of have the opportunity ripped from you. That's brutal, you know. But maybe from that experience they'll be able to bounce back and find something. But that's definitely rough for all the people that lost their job.
Yeah.
I hope they can.
Yeah, I hope they bounce.
I hope they
back.
bounce back with
Yeah.
CNN.
CNN, nah.
CNN.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Merry Christmas.
Wait. Show it back to the camera. I want to see if it's right.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, you did it.
Merry
Sometimes like it's flipped.
Yeah, I had to make sure. But
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, CNN. There you go.
And happy holidays.
Oh,
Merry
Christmas. No, not
Christmas.
Christmas. Oh,
Merry Christmas.
no.
You know what's funny? What's his name? Professor Andon. We were doing when I was part of the Red Hawk Sports Network like social team. We were making this video of everyone's favorite like Christmas song, and that was his favorite one.
That's spicy.
Yeah, shout out to Professor Andon.
You
I
know what's
guess.
spicy?
What?
Taco Bell has Mexican pizza.
Oh, so spicy.
But you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
They may stop selling it next week.
Huh?
So let me
Tell me more,
let me
Cam.
explain. So here's the situation, right? Here on the Morning Buzz, we follow the story of the Mexican pizza more seriously than we should be. For those who forget or have just tuned in, the saga has been built around the chain's fan favorite Mexican pizza from its removal from the menu in late 2020 to its big return this May. Taco Bell went to great lengths to ensure the comeback was nothing short of a magical event, accompanied by onstage shout-outs by Doja Cat and a TikTok exclusive musical.
Wow.
And even claimed as the shell of the Mexican pizza has been clearly changed in some way. I claim Taco Bell denies. And some fans spoke out that more fans than were not thrilled to be reunited with one of the favorites fast food treats again. But now some disconcerting signs indicate that all earthly delights of the Mexican pizza are about to be yanked off the menu again already. Taco Bell tweeted on Friday, quote, "At this time, we are postponing the Mexican pizza, the musical. We hope to reschedule to a later date, complete with the joy and celebratory spirit in which it was originally created." A customer shared her experience by saying, quote, "The employee at the window said they were informed due to supply shortages, the Mexican pizza will not be available after next week while the company obtains more supply materials."
Yikes.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. What is a Taco Bell Mexican pizza?
Actually, I was gonna give it yesterday. No lie.
I was Googling the same exact thing. So it is 2 crisp corn tortilla shells filled with seasoned ground beef, hearty beans, and topped with pizza sauce and a blend of 3 real cheeses, cheddar, pepper jack, and mozzarella, melted to perfection and topped with diced ripe tomatoes.
Okay, that actually does kind of look good.
Here is one. I'm not surprised that they're having supply issues because anytime, like, what was it when Popeyes first dropped the chicken sandwich? That thing was impossible.
That thing was hard to get.
Yes,
Yeah,
everyone wanted it.
Yo, there were lines to go to Popeyes. Lines. Who has
man.
lines to go to a fast food restaurant?
Think about this: people were getting stabbed for chicken sandwiches.
Yo,
yes.
if you were, all right. Here's something I found hilarious. The true end of the world happened when that chicken sandwich came out.
For real though,
like 2020, when that chicken sandwich dropped, COVID said, "Yo,
what's up, yo?"
COVID said, "Coming out the water."
Y'all like the flavor of that? What if Popeyes made COVID?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Did we just discover something? Popeyes started COVID? I'm just saying. It's awfully suspicious.
Actually, like, people would stab other people for a chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it happened numerous times.
Oh,
too.
funny.
Like, people were straight up like, "I need that chicken sandwich." I will say that chicken sandwich do be hitting, man.
That chicken sandwich was fine.
That is the best chicken sandwich you can get. Spicy one too.
Chill.
Isaiah knows how I feel about chicken sandwiches.
Lana, you could go ahead and leave now. Yeah, you have a great day.
I do not like chicken sandwiches.
Makes no sense to me. I don't understand.
That's a sin.
It really is.
That's a sin in 9 countries.
Like, Castro is bad. Kim Jong-un is bad. Lana, you're very close to being on the same page.
Oh, great.
Terrible. Anyway, but
nah, I'm kidding, Lana.
But here's the thing. So I'm gonna talk about rewards app, right?
Yeah,
because
you have the rewards app.
Yeah, bro.
I've never been to a Taco Bell.
I know. Well, that's unfortunate.
I haven't been to one in years, but I've been.
So I have a free Mexican pizza, right?
Really? Oh, maybe that's why too.
No, here's why. It expires tomorrow.
Oh,
golly.
So go to Taco Bell today.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Mexican pizza, bro.
I'm gonna get that Mexican
Clean
pizza.
that
There's a
Mexican
Taco Bell
pizza.
at 46. You can go there.
Oh, I literally went there yesterday.
And you didn't claim?
Well, I didn't know I had it. I did not know I had it until like literally
Dang, bro.
until I left. I was like, wait, I got a reward for this? Oh, respectfully.
That's sad.
Go again.
That's really
I'm
sad.
going today. That's my
Yeah,
lunch.
you gotta go, man.
That's my lunch.
Like, Mexican pizza. Let me know how it is.
Word. You'll get a full food review next week.
Yeah,
from me.
we love food on the show.
Sam's review of the Mexican pizza.
I will say, whoever came up with this kind of marketing campaign for the Mexican pizza, shout out to them, because as soon as you get Doja Cat involved, people will definitely start listening.
They'll tune in.
So I guess Taco Bell is super relevant again.
I want to know what songs they wrote for the Mexican pizza musical.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Speaking of musicals, we actually have a WMC musical upcoming.
Really, another one.
It's in the works. Another. It's in the works.
Are you involved, Cam?
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. All right. Well,
I'm not gonna say I'm involved, but I'm not gonna deny I'm not.
you're not saying.
Yeah.
Never say never,
He
but
can
not
neither
never.
confirm nor deny it.
Respectfully.
Mm.
Respectfully. Here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. Actually, Lana, Lana. Lana, please say the day.
Do your ADJ work.
So I had to scroll back up because I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
I can't remember words. In national news,
No, not that one. The
We have bills to pay,
Yeah.
Lana.
we have bills to pay.
yes.
What is our catchphrase here?
What's that?
What did Cam just say like 3 seconds ago? It's on your thing. It's on your microphone. Lana, look at your
The
microphone.
voice.
No.
No, Lana!
Cam, do it. 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This is the morning buzz.
And I failed.
Make the rest of the day the best of your day. Lana, she'll get her rendition back next week. So yeah, stay spicy, stay tuned, and yeah, enjoy and stay cool. Peace.
Bye.